Well, hi. My name is Laurel, and this is my video all about the month of May. It starts out though around Easter time when our friend came to visit from LA, and I made that freaking amazing cake. It's masala chai carrot cake with brown butter and chocolate cream cheese frosting. So bomb. We did like an Easter egg hunt, we had some barbecue, and we sat by the bonfire with her family, and overall it was just such a fun time. She's such a good time gal, and it was a really fun way to end the month of April but also kind of start the month of May. But here we are in May now, and I was working on like this beaded spider web for like another window. My girlfriend had gotten her teeth pulled out, so I made like jello. This is pandan jello, miso soup. But overall, the themes of May included lots of crying, hopelessness, car troubles, meltdowns, car accidents, overcast weather, strong winds, and beautiful, beautiful walks. We did watch a lot of Ghost Adventures, but listen. I love Ghost Adventures, love. It's very nostalgic to me, very comforting. I haven't watched it since I was like a little girl, but I decided to rewatch it, and I kind of fell in love with the show. Upon further investigation though, I kind of have been turned off by it just because of learning who Zach Bagans really is. You know what I mean? I mean, he cheated on Holly Madison with 10 other women. Whew! Criminal, sent him to jail. How could you cheat on Holly Madison? Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking loser? Anyway, we did watch a lot of Ghost Adventures. I will say, it does make me believe in ghosts. I don't care if you think it's fake. I don't care if you know it's fake. To me, it is very real, and I go to bed scared every night. It makes me sleep like a baby. I love it. I have all my nightlights on. Girl, I am spooked by Ghost Adventures. But listen, it's so good because there are things in this world we will never fully understand. You know what I mean? You catch my drift? Right. We've also been watching a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, one of my favorite shows of all time. I grew up watching it over and over again I had the full DVD set of all the seasons. And I just watch it going to bed every night for like years straight, so I do have it memorized. Come to find out, somehow, my girlfriend has never watched the show. Ooh, don't judge her. I had to put her on. Hello, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, one of the best shows of all time. Are you kidding me? Actually, at work the other day, this like man was like gawking over something Marvel was doing. I have no idea. And I just had to interrupt him and tell him how much better Buffy the Vampire Slayer is as a piece of media than anything Marvel could make. He did not know what to say at all. You can say that maybe I left him speechless, but it is. Buffy is better than whatever consumer's garbage that man was watching. If you actually watch Buffy, it's kind of amazing how they made this show. I mean, there are so many seasons, so many episodes. The episodes are long. Most of the shots are at night. Are you kidding me? Like filming stuff at night is kind of like high production and a bit of an annoyance to do. But also like the outfits, the kung fu, like the fighting scenes, and then also just like the makeup and like the special effects. Like, guys, what happened to movies nowadays? If you just watch Buffy, I don't know if you'll be able to watch anything modern, because you're like, what the fuck is cinema nowadays? What the fuck are shows nowadays? It's nothing compared to Buffy. A man can never believe that I actually hold such opinions as preferring Buffy over Marvel, or Hole over Nirvana, or Joan over Bob. They believe that I have to be doing it for some crazy feminist contrarian reason, and that like a woman could never possibly just be better than whatever garbage they consume that is literally just made for them to consume. You know what I mean? Something that is more maybe aligned with my personal taste. They could never understand that. Also, can I just briefly discuss the merch that Buffy came out with at the time, and like whenever it came out? Was it the late 90s? I don't know. I wasn't born. But the merch was crazy, guys. I'm gonna put like images real quick of the merch. Can we bring this back? Like, you could have had a whole room Buffy themed if you really wanted to. Also, Also, I am this close to buying a Spike cardboard cutout for my home. I just love Spike. He's my favorite character in the whole show. He is so baby girl. And oh, also, another thing about Buffy. The character storylines are just amazing. So good. So well written.
This is the thing that's so crazy about the contrast of being here and seeing this and looking out and seeing that. Because it's like, if that wasn't there, if those houses were not there, it would just be more of this. And I think about that everywhere I go. Like, look, they're building more over there. Do you see that? Look at where they're tearing that up. All that land is being torn up. A crow? A crow, and oh my god, a hawk. The crow's fighting the hawk.
Come back.
This one's got a bunch of hemorrhoids, girl.
Ooh, swallows.
I can hear them.
You heard them too?
Yes.
Wow, you can recognize them by their call?
Oh
too?
my gosh, of course.
It was also my girlfriend Jem's birthday. We had like a big breakfast, like whole 9 yards, like fried egg, hash brown, sausage, bacon, pancakes, other stuff. I don't know, but it was amazing. And I wanted to make her birthday treat. I don't know if y'all know, but I am a professional baker. I do have really, really bad carpal tunnel, need to get to surgery, so I had to step away from the scene. But obviously I'm gonna make her a birthday treat. Hello, what else am I supposed to do? This is our cat Sugi. We also call her Alaska. She's deaf, so it really doesn't matter what you call her. I made Jem this black bottom banana cream pie because all my baking stuff is packed up because we're moving. And this is that, and it's really delicious. She asked for it, really good. It's just like a Ritz crust. I did like a vanilla bean and banana pastry cream, and then there's like a salted dark chocolate ganache involved, caramelized bananas, as well as a mascarpone whipped cream that goes on top. Can you imagine? It was incredible. Unfortunately, somehow I did not get the finished product, but just know it did exist and it was beautiful and she loved it. Happy birthday, Jem. We also went on like such a beautiful walk on her birthday. It had just rained, so like all of the plants were covered in like dewdrops. It was just so beautiful. We were out for probably like hours just taking videos of nature and looking at birds because that's what we love to do together. Even though I was pretty depressed this month, I still tried to get out as much as possible. It's such a beautiful time of year, especially here on the California coast, and I could never forgive myself if I even like missed it. I've been thinking a lot about the sensationalism of the 90s and early 2000s and how it's wild that many of my fond memories revolve around neon food, sparkly and gooey objects, TV, and old Bath & Body Works products. We also recently watched Babe and Nanny McPhee, and they really don't make movies like how they used to. I mean, obviously. I feel like I've been speaking a lot about nostalgia and rambling about nostalgia in this video, but I'm gonna say something kind of sad right now. I had this thought the other day, and I want to be like 10 or 12 again, just so I can be more autistic this time. I think one time I saw a quote that said, "Ruined by the pain of being seen rather than being invisible," and that really stuck with me. Unfortunately, I have a really late autism diagnosis and discovery because I was heavily masking for my whole life, and now I just like look back at anything that was from basically 2022, 2021 to when I was born, because I look back and I don't recognize her, and I would just basically mold my personality into whoever I found interesting at the moment, whoever I was dating, whoever I was friends with. I can't help but wonder like who I would be if I just embraced my own special interests when I was younger. I think I kind of stopped doing that when I was 10, but I just want to know who that person would have been, and obviously I'm trying to be her now. And it's also hard because I'm recording this part of the voiceover on Father's Day, and My parents still don't believe me when I say I have autism because they have their own perception of what that looks like. But that is also why sometimes like a diagnosis might be important to me just so I can prove to them, you know? But it's also ridiculous because obviously if you're a woman and you have autism, you know that getting a diagnosis, especially in the past, is like near impossible due to the fact that they believe that women don't really struggle with autism because they can mask, and so therefore they're not really like affected. And even up to like 2 years ago, when I was starting to realize I had autism, I was very against a diagnosis. I don't know about very, but I was against it. And I was like, well, it wouldn't affect me if I knew now. Just because I've been operating fine without knowing, it won't affect how I live my day-to-day life. I would just say like stupid shit like that to people. Ugh, like so cringe. And I really hate that because every day, like, I realize more and more how this has affected my whole life, and this has affected who I am to my core. Like, everything I do feels affected by it. I learn more about it every day through other people and their stories. I'm just bummed that I didn't embrace it, and I want to go back to being a kid and to not rip my own youth away to try to be cool for a boy, you know? It's a really harsh feeling to not recognize yourself when you look at old photos of yourself. And it's not just for a couple of moments, it's for decades. It's for years and years of not recognizing yourself and being like, that isn't you. Cheers to me turning 25 in a couple of months and becoming the person I was always supposed to be. So, fuck it. I also made a very, very, very delicious chicken noodle soup. It's kind of the best chicken noodle soup I've ever had, and this comes from a cook, okay? I've tried so many chicken noodle soup recipes, and all of them are just, they're good, but I'm just like, I know I could make this better. And I've tried and tried. I've tried other people's recipes. I've tried to do my own. I've tried to amp up other recipes I found, put my own twist on it, make it better. And in the end, this chicken noodle soup that I'm making right here is the best chicken noodle soup. It's bright, tangy, creamy, comforting, has all the right textures. It's incredible. And yeah, I'll put the recipe on here. I'll put it on here. And yeah, you should make it. And yeah, it's kind of easy as fuck. I mean, there honestly is not a lot of prep. I feel like people get annoyed by prep. I love prep, but not that much prep. Really fucking good. In my opinion, it's an approachable recipe for people that don't cook all that much. But then again, I feel like my definition of approachable recipe is definitely not the same as others. But like I said, we are moving. It's very exciting, but also extremely sad. I actually don't know if my body and my brain knows how to process a move. I'm just really kind of taking it on as it is, and I'm just packing stuff up and going and not looking back. But I know eventually I kind of have to look back and be sentimental, but I think it'll break me. I don't know, like, I love our house, and we've lived here. I've lived here for 6 years. My girlfriend's lived here with me for 5 years. 4 years? 5 years? I don't know. It's been a long time. And it's really hard because I never really thought we'd be leaving it. But it's okay. I'm really excited for you to see our new place. It's going to be really cool. But yeah, exciting and sad stuff on the way. I also just want to put at the end here, I'm sorry if this voiceover was kind of rushed and weird. It's my first time ever doing a voiceover. It's my first time ever really making a YouTube video besides like ones I made in middle school. It's my first time ever editing on Final Cut Pro. That is a lie. But I haven't edited in a long time. And it's going to be rushed. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be weird. I'm not going to say all the things I want to say. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. But I just want you guys to know I will get better over time. This is just something I'm doing for fun, never for profit. Could you imagine? But I really hope you enjoy, and I will see you next month. All right, bye.